Amit, you are a doctor
Yes.
and you are from Haryana. Okay, what is my perception that the telemedicine and the satellite hospitals, these are the future of health improvement programs in rural India. Do you agree with this or not?
So these telemedicines, that's the use of technology.
Yeah, and the satellite hospitals.
Yes, satellite hospital, they can be very beneficial to provide the health services to the at the distant remote places where we cannot set up the infrastructure, health infrastructure. So they can be an important part wherever we cannot reach with that.
These are the future of Indian health sector
Yes,
in rural areas.
yes, they can.
You believe strongly.
Yes, they can.
So what is the problem that this is not coming up in our programs, in the government programs? What are the problems?
Sir, first one though, we need to develop the digital infrastructure so that there can be last mile connectivity, so we can reach to everyone. We need to first develop the service centers, that's the data centers where we can connect and provide that services. And at that place we also need some health personnel, maybe less trained, but we need health personnel which can advise the patients. Because patient can communicate, but we can need take advices. Directly communicating medical service means being आपको communication के द्वारा you also need to physically examine also. That is also necessary. For like specialization, if you want, like if doctor need an opinion, or sometimes when patient is not directly, you cannot give the prescription on using this digital technology. We need some health personnel also and the physical infrastructure.
Has this type of some experiment been done in some part of the country? Are you aware?
Yes, sir. This telemedicine is very much used in many hospitals of our country. Like recently, I read that this Gangaram hospital has some telemedicine centers linked with the CHC hospital at Sonpat in my state, and also one Gohana, and second one I'm not sure. They have a telecommunication center linked, integrated with it. If there is need of any specialization here, they can ask via using this technology, can consult the senior doctors from here. And in every major tertiary centers, there are these telemedicine centers available.
No, what is the strategy for that? Usually, at some of the places, they are having the ambulance on which some team of the one or two doctors are there.
Yes, sir, mobile
type, and then they are connected with the telemedicine, satellite type of hospitals. They go to the rural areas, they see the patients, and then the doctor sitting here, they are just guiding. Yes, in this case, this is by that way they have done some operations also.
Yes,
that the Gangaram has done in your area.
In Gangaram, or there is also like boat clinics in Assam.
Like this Jhajjar center and AIMS is controlling that.
Yes.
Now, suppose you are district magistrate.
Yes, sir.
No, district magistrate will have a bigger responsibility. I am making you a video now.
Yes.
Okay. I think video will be alright. Then you want to decrease the child mortality in the area of your control.
Yes, sir.
In 1 year.
Yes.
That area is suppose known for the child mortality.
Yes.
But you want to decrease the child mortality rate drastically. What the steps you will take?
Sir, first one I will assess the lacunas in my health services which are causing the higher child mortality. Like I will first focus on increasing these vaccination schedules as routinely, lower immunization schedules, lower immunization coverage, sir. It's a major cause of these preventable diseases. First one, universal immunization coverage. Second one, maternal care. We have to focus on maternal. Child's illness started from the birth. Poor mother health leads to poor health of child. So focus on full antenatal care of mother, then making these breastfeeding, create awareness in the society about these regular, complete breastfeeding till 6 months and then complementary breastfeeding till 2 years.
But you're talking like a doctor. I have made you a video only. I have made you a video only, but you are talking like a doctor. Your role play is as a video only.
Sir, the main priority, we should focus on first on making aware of society awareness campaigns to decrease the making them aware how they can check these deaths, because sir, doing it takes some small steps, then we can overcome these child health mortality.
The same experiment has been done in Andhra Pradesh.
Yes.
At one place in Angul district, the district magistrate did 1 year, he tried to improve the health services. The child mortality rate came down to 6% only. Next year he concentrated only on the female education, awareness, education, with the help of NGO, and it came down to 60%. So health 6% and education with that 60%. It came down. Earlier it was supposed 100%, then it gone down to 40%. Otherwise it was 100%, then it gone down to 94%. That is the awareness is the main thing. Yes. What is the main cause of child mortality in the villages?
Sir, diarrhea, pneumonia.
Main cause.
Diet.
60% of the death of the child is due to which diseases?
Sir, these
Diarrhea
malnutrition,
and respiratory infection.
Respiratory infections.
These two are the factors. For diarrhea and respiratory infection, you require only awareness of the mother. If the mother is sensitive, she knows about that, and diarrhea and respiratory infection will not happen.
Yes, sure.
Are you getting the point? Yes, the pneumonia, you are there, doctor is there. For typhoid, doctor is there.
Yes.
But for these two things, mother is there.
Yes.
You are from Haryana.
Yes, sir.
I find that the CAP is doing very good job in Haryana because they are making the social solidarity.
Yes.
Consciousness of society is being reflected through CAP.
Yes.
But only for wrong reason they are being criticized. Do you agree with my big statement?
At some, their CAP panchayats are doing very good work at some points in these social reforms activities, in maintaining solidarity and harmony in the community. But there are some actions, especially imposing these marriage-related traditions, they are imposing on some persons. That is against the rule of law of land. So we should keep check over these activities of these, because our constitution and our law allows these intergotra marriages, and they are imposing their verdicts, which constitution has not given them any power, legal power to impose it. So we should keep check over them and promote these other initiatives, good initiatives they are taking.
Are there findings of the ban on the Gotra marriage?
Yes, sir.
Is based on the scientific evidence or not?
Sir, these CAPs, they are giving opinion that these intergotra marriages will lead to genetic disease. This argument does not valid entirely, because at presently these gotras have so much diversity within them that marrying within a gotra does not lead to any consequence these diseases.
What is the alternative of CAP in Haryana?
So these democratic panchayati raj institutions, we should promote them.
Haryana is one of the leading and one of the most affluent state in the country.
Yes, sir.
What is the major problems of, what is the most common problem of Haryana?
Sir, the most common problem is adverse sex ratio.
Why?
Sir, first the second reason is the Haryana earlier is an arid agriculture land, drought. And in drought we means in
You need
being
more manpower.
in drought we prefer mainly strong members. In women are thought as in weaker candidates. So earlier that society tradition is that women should not be preferred, son are preferred. Because in earlier time there is no farm mechanization so much. But as presently like farm mechanization, people's attitude is still with the son preference. And that's the patriarchal society attitude. So we need to first this reason. Second is a near closeness to NCR region gives them options of these checking sex selective practices. These ultrasounds, they can determine the sex determination. They can go for female feticides. This one reason. Other one attitude is a lower lower position of women in the society, and these after Green Revolution impact of dowry has further created more son preference, leading to adverse sex ratio in society.
No, it's economical reason, or it's purely social reason, or it's a combination of both.
So it's a combination of both. Social reason, patriarchal attitude, and the economical reason, these green revolutions have associated social ills of these dowries, which is also caused. It's a combination of both, in my view.
How to eradicate this thing?
Sir, first, for eradicating this, we need to make society aware that's what can be the negative impact of this.
You
That's
mean education?
being first one, educate them that this adverse sex ratio creates the problem of these unmarried males, which being associated with the unemployed, they are the main, can be the breeding grounds for law and order situation. They can become easily criminals. Make society aware, gender empowerment.
See, this is a very affluent state.
Yes.
Capital is not a problem for, especially for the people from Haryana.
Yes.
Then why there is this large scale unemployment?
Sir, large scale problem is the economic model that we used. In this, there is the economic development not linked to associated, linked to the as per the labor employment. The employment opportunities are not created as per this employment. Sorry, economic growth has not led to the employment growth, which has created the problem of this, and the unsustainable nature or this in agriculture has created more people unemployed.
I think agriculture, the Haryana is one of the highest productive state number one. And second thing is largely for this farm labor, they are dependent on the migrant labor from other states.
Yes, sir. Farm labor, they are for cheaper labor, but the youth of Haryana don't want to engage or don't want to be remain in agriculture because of the unsustainability of agriculture. So that's why they are hiring the youth these labor from other states. That's because it's cheaper cost. These cost of input has increased so much. Input cost is increased so much that profitable margin in agriculture is decreased very much. So we should make agriculture a sustainable and the profitable business so that youth remain engaged in it, and along with that we should make industrial development so that there are more employment opportunities so that youth can be remain employed.
Can you suggest a model to overcome this thing?
These employment or the sex ratio?
Yes, employment.
Employment, sir, first one, make agriculture sustainable so that it can be long term, so negative impacts. Second one, diversify the agriculture.
Yes.
Diversify, make them linked with livestock, these poultry farms, these aquacultures, these later on further these packaging, food packaging, storage, marketing, and associated with horticulture development, this high-tech horticulture development.
See, we have agencies like NABARD has come up with many schemes for the livestock and other things.
Yes.
Similarly, National Horticulture Board is giving lot of incentives.
Yes.
Why Haryana people they are not taking the advantage?
First one, sir, there should be some social security to the people. That's transitioning with them. Being from transitioning from these traditional agriculture to these modern these other aspects, these diversified agriculture, they should be given some social security that any economic losses, if they suffer, they will be compensated. And second thing, training, there should be extension services should be made.
No, you mean to say that the farmers should be provided with credit facilities without any repayment obligations?
No sir, there should be some compensation mechanism if they get any loss in these livestock sectors, poultry or other sectors,
See,
horticulture.
you want to be a bureaucrat.
Yes.
Ultimately, you have to implement those things.
Yes.
As a bureaucrat, how you are proposing to set up a model for this?
Sir, first one, train these persons, make them aware how they can be. But the training aspect should be these extension services that you can go this. Then second one, provide them some credit support so that they can transition to this. Other than it, show them examples of like some initiatives, some persons should be taken, leading persons in this village community, and ask them doing their progress will incentivize others to follow their model.
Don't you think our education system has some lacunas which is creating these problems?
Education system.
See, whatever problems you are highlighting, all are related to the lack of awareness.
Education system has some failure. I can totally note that sir, education system is mainly focused on rote learning based, not the understanding or these the better job, and they don't make any person an educated one, they just make them bookish knowledge, they just mug up these and give the answers. They don't understand the things, which is the main problem of these social ills and other these new initiatives.
So you suggest there is a change in the education system?
Yes sir, there should be.
There should be more.
It should be more sir comprehensive. There should be complete comprehensive evaluation
Rather than the bookies.
Rather than this assessment at the end of the year exam that's routinely happening. We are running to just getting marks instead not to comprehensive learning, that students will learn why they need to learn, make them their comprehensive learning approach. Sir, means they should know able to read the things, analyze the things, what's the main intent of education. But in reality it is happening, they are doing graduation just for a degree so that they can get job. They are not learning, they are just getting degrees.
But of late, it has been found that since there is a direction from the government that nobody should fail below 8th class,
Yes.
everybody should pass below 8th class up to every level.
Yes, sir.
And that is the major reason that there is no assessment of the teachers, what they are teaching to their students. But there is no binding on the parents that they can bind the teachers, okay, you have done this thing wrong. Because every year the student will pass. The parent control over the teacher is not there. The teachers, the bureaucracy control over the teachers are not, the administration not having that much control. They are telling that yes, everybody is passing. There is no evaluation process. This is causing the major problem in the rural areas. Do you agree with this or not?
Sir, the intent with which government has removed this policy of assessing at the last, this end-to-end examination or keeping children and back is to not mentally impact the children so that they feel that they are not able to pass. But this policy, this RTA Act has also, there is provision that there should be continuous comprehensive evaluation. But it is so much complicated that either teachers are not adopting it or they don't know that it need to be assessed, how it to be assessed.
So how you can improve the education system? No education, no examination, no teacher,
No examination.
and no book also. Now the books are also not their textbook. They are telling that you let them read with their environment, and there are some guidelines books that the environment is like this. Then how the students will learn?
Examination, I am not saying don't assess them. Assess them but regularly. Not in one exam will make them pass. Make them monthly test examination type so that they can be assessed. And assessing should not be just writing those facts.
And then suppose you are a video, how can you ensure all these things? What are the methodology you would suggest?
Sir,
Roadmaps.
first one, we should train the teachers so that they can follow the
Okay, training the teachers.
training the teachers.
Second. But there you cannot train the attitude. No?
Attitude, we have to
Then second,
make them teachers accountable.
how can you make them accountable?
Give them incentive based approach, like give them
They are having 30,000 rupees salary, but
30,000.
somebody is having 3,000 rupees salary in the same school. Every state is having the same policy. One teacher is 30,000, another teacher is being paid 5,000.
Sir,
There is much heart burning among them.
please don't give them fixed salary, sir. Make them some basic salaries. Other than it, give some incentives like you will be given 10,000 extra, or to give them in their accounts. That's if their result will be like this, that their learning of their children's students in their class will be up to this level, then this incentive will be with them. Otherwise, it will be withdrawn. It's actually incentive.
Second,
Yes.
That means the teachers should be converted into salesmen.
Not salesmen, sir. Give them incentive, because
If the student pass, then they will be entitled for the incentives.
it's not passing. It's the learning improvement.
How to measure that thing, and who is going to formulate the yardstick for the learning?
This national board and national
Is it
curriculum.
possible? Practically?
Practically, it can be possible, sir, if we have will to implement it.
no, you just see in a block there are not less than 70 schools,
Yes, sir.
primary schools and middle schools. Like you cannot concentrate on the 70 schools.
Yes, sir.
The best approach will be that you try to develop 2 or 3 model schools.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
you can give your energy for 3.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Definitely, the students from those villages, guardians are very much conscious of the quality education.
Yes.
They will start sending their children to these schools.
Yes.
Then you can penalize the teachers. So why from your school these students are coming here?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Certainly, sir.
Within 1 kilometer, you are not imparting good education. Now you will be transferred out from Rohtak to
Other any distant
Hishar.
places, Mewat in Haryana, there is Mewat.
What? Yes, Faridabad, like that. Then there
Yes.
will be some improvement. Give some concrete answers. It is a very hypothetical answer.
Other than it, sir, make these school management committees in which the parents are also the members, so they take
The school management is very important, playing very important role. Whatever the midday meal scheme will be coming, the school management will also take their share, because nobody is interested for that. Ground realities you have to understand. You are not coming to the crux of the problem, where the problem is and what is the solution. Again, I am telling you, in what way subsistence agriculture can be made profitable. You give the roadmap for that.
Sir,
You have given very good example. But come up to the practical approach in the farm in Haryana.
sir, like in
Which breed of cow?
yes,
Which breed of cow should be there?
cow, sir, these New Jersey or Sahiwal, these
Why Jersey? Why not Sahiwal? What the problems that Jersey has? You are a student of biology. You start telling me how these cattle populations of the Jersey and Austrian has affected Indian economy badly.
sir, they need the feed they are demanding, the quality feeds, that is very costly. Second one, they are not acclimatized to this environment, which is the more disease prone. They are more disease prone, so their health aspects also
They
very
require
costly.
more medications. The quality of milk is getting down.
Yes, sir.
But the Indian cows, they have been inbred in Brazil, made the Brahman's cow. They are very good. They are giving 48 liters of milk. This is very suitable for India. No medicine cost, nothing. They will have the farm, the things, grasses grown in the farm, and they give milk.
Do you think that Crimea can go on to become the cause of the Second Cold War?
Second Cold War. Sir, Crimea, I don't think that's in the present integrated economic structure, this globalized economy, that Crimea can be cause of Second Cold War. First one, Russia, it is not as strong as earlier Soviet Union, so it cannot compete with the US or these Western powers. So that I don't think that there can be a Second Cold War.
Okay. You go on to be in medicine. At certain level, you start practicing administration of medicine. Don't you think that you should also go on to enter into bureaucracy? As maybe someone like Sridharan has gone on to enter into it, or someone like Nandan Nilekani has. So, do you advocate lateral entry into bureaucracy?
Sir, as per my understanding, sir, lateral entry should be there should be rational recruitment policy, so that it should not give an disincentive to the current bureaucracy that their appointment is made on the basis of some other consideration instead of merit. They should compete with the present bureaucracy for the appointment at the higher post, so that then it can be very good.
And what if there are good amount of talents available? Bureaucracy is not the only talent.
Yes,
there can be other talents as well.
There should
Is it
be
not? Then you are asking them again to compete, right? So there are a good number of people that are going to become much more competent than the bureaucracy at a certain stage. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
इसका आप लोग थोड़ा सा असेसमेंट कर लीजिए।
40-45%।
हाँ हाँ ठीक है ना, ठीक एक जरा हम बात करना से कंप्लीट कर देते हैं। क्या आप लोगों ने क्वेश्चन पूछा तो आप लोग को पता है वहाँ पर क्या चीज़ सबसे अच्छा इसका असेसमेंट उस में कर सकते हैं।
क्या है इसका? Find yourself in interview. You tell me frankly, frank opinion about yourself.
Sir, I find I'm not able to communicate everything that I want to. Some things just basically I have doesn't done.
This is your first attempt?
Is this your first attempt
Mock?
for interview?
Yes, it was my this in
In
UPSC
UPSC.
first attempt. Yes.
And in written it is your
Second attempt. Yes.
You have not appeared in interview earlier.
No, sir.
You have not appeared. Your thought process is suppressed. What you first. Second thing, you are not practicing a lot with your friends. So your whatever the thought process is not coming out.
Yes.
So you are not having any friend while appearing in interview.
There is one friend, but not. I'm not used to communicating things. Discussion come कर रहे हैं.
Make a group, no?
Yes.
That will help you. With whom you can talk freely. Actually, anyhow, if you are not having, I will suggest you one thing. You are having a good mobile camera or good camera, video camera.
Yes, sir.
You are having some friend who can videograph you.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
You have 10 topics.
Okay.
On every topic, speak for 2 minutes. Then take a pause. In second topic, read whatever you. Then again speak for 2 minutes. Third topic, fourth topic. Tell your friend to read the question and you will answer there. Okay?
Yes, sir.
But it should not be written. It should be verbal. Only by speaking and speaking you have to make it structured after 3 or 4 or 5 times. Okay?
Yes, sir.
There should be 100 of questions. In every day if you are practicing with 15 questions,
Yes, sir.
in 7 days you will do almost 100 questions.
Yes, sir.
See all the recording by yourself.
Yes, sir.
Let your other friends to see it. They will guide you. That where you are, what are the problem areas. Problem areas are like that. You are fumbling and you are making matlab, mera matlab, to. It breaks the continuity. And secondly, it seems that you are not coherent.
Yes, sir.
Getting that?
Yes.
You are getting my point, because my purpose is there to show you the real mirror.
Yes, sir.
I am not here to tell you that you have done very good.
No, sir. I want real.
With this you will get 40 to 45% marks. But you are having the talent for getting 60% marks. But you are not telling the fact what is required, which are practical.
Yes, sir.
Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
You are telling that okay, you will teach the teachers and this. You understand you are the really you own the block. Now you have to see that I cannot control 80 schools. How can I? Very difficult. At least I can make 2 or 3 model schools. Are you getting my point or not?
Yes, sir. I got it.
You have to improve the agricultural setup. What can you do? You cannot do much, but you can start practicing at some of the farms. No? Yes, this is the model. Then you think that this farm needs which cow, which seeds, how much tillage, how much diesel, whether tractor is required or not, whether all farmers can afford to have a tractor. No, they can't. You give a practical skill, because people, whoever are there in the interview, they have 30-35 years experience. Yes, in each and everything. Where is the problem? You give credit, and then the farmers are dishonest, they will not pay it back. They will not pay it back. They say government देती है, लेना खाना पीना खत्म करो इसको. Make them self-reliant. No, you have to earn. How can you earn? That's very good you have told. Orchard. You can make lemons. Give examples. Now, orchard is very better. Here in Haryana, I find that if they are growing lemons, if they are growing casters, if they are growing this custard apple or something, barkoli, then some more plants like that. Then with this, they will have more profits. Besides that, they should have side by side some leguminous plants and barsim and rajma also. And they should minimize the paddy and wheat, because paddy and wheat is dwelling very much on the soil. I will make some of the farms, some model farms, so that there will be more training. I will help some of the farmers who are really progressive farmers, good farmers, then it can be done. They will say, this is why it takes responsibility. Otherwise, okay, there should be some showing example. Showing example is written in book. This is for your main examination. This answer. No? Here you are one-to-one, no?
Yes, sir.
So in books, in main examination question will come, you will get good marks. But this is not going to get, you are not going to get good marks in the interview, because you are one-to-one. I know that you are from Haryana. In main examination, I don't know you are from Haryana. Are you getting my point? There is a much difference in interview and the main examination. In main examination, you are general student of the India. You can be from the Tamil Nadu, from Kerala, from anywhere, your answer is generalized. But in an interview, you are a local person. I know your strength. I know your weakness. If you cannot get rid of matlab and to, then you tell that since I am coming from the rural background, I know the rural background very well, and their vernacular language, I will be in a position to guide them properly. Then interview word matlab and to negative marking nahi hoga. They will understand this. They will understand this thing. You are having the advantages in interview in express yourself. The more they know you, the better marks they will give you. Is it not?
Yes, sir.
You are not allowing me to explore you.
सर प्रॉब्लम ये ना इंग्लिश में बात की नहीं जाती है. अभी जो 2-3 मॉक्स दिए थे, कल ही मैंने एक में वीडियो देखा, तो जैसे भी जो क्वेश्चन वो ऐसे में यूजुअली क्या है, हर क्वेश्चन का फटाफट आंसर ना, तो आंसर वो अच्छी तरह नहीं देंगे. फिर मैं कंफर्टेबल तो
ये ना तो आप थोड़ा इसको प्रैक्टिस करें, और इंटरव्यू एंड मेन एग्जामिनेशन में बहुत बड़ा अंतर है. एक चीज़ को समझें, ये यू आर गिवन द अपॉर्चुनिटी टू इम्प्रूव योर मार्क्स, अपने बारे में बताने का मौका मिलता है. मेन्स में तो नहीं मिलता है. यहाँ पर साइन करते हैं, इसकी कॉपी मिल जाएगी.
सर good question.